I am the captain now.
So just got home this morning actually from the games up in Detroit. Really cool game. The Detroit game is a 5-event game. We had 7 throwers. Really ran through it. A lot of people I guess don't understand that. It's kind of nice we get a shorter game like this and kind of just a tune-up to get out there and kind of get it done, quicker rounds, stuff like that. So the Detroit game's a really great game to go do. Make a couple bucks. I finished second place, and with $400 travel and $950 in prize money, it's not a bad weekend. I'm pretty excited about how I competed. Through a season best in the stone. With an 18-pound stone, I went 58-1, which is a pretty big throw for me, and still not quite where I want to be technically, but we'll talk about that in the commentary of all the throws. So, gonna kind of go over, right now where I'm at in the season is I've got a week off of competing this week, and I'm going to be going to Tahoe to be part of a Brute Strength Athletes Summit. So lots of coaching. Some athletes are going to come in. I'm pretty much going to be the fat strength guy apparently, and gonna stoked to work with as many athletes as I can. It just seems like a great opportunity for me to meet some new folks. I think basically I look like a before picture compared to the rest of the shredded folks there, but there's always shit for me to learn too, and that's really what I want to go do. Plus it seems like a hell of a good time. The weekend, so I get back from that next Monday about 10:30 in the morning, so that'll put me home about noon from the airport, and then the following day at about 2:30 p.m. I leave and head to Scotland. I'll be gone to Scotland till the following Monday, and I'm gonna compete 3 times in the week that I'm over there. Should be a really great trip. Really looking forward to getting over there and competing again. I'll be competing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, which gives me Sunday a day off to kind of fuck about. So should be good. And then back home. Then I've got a couple weeks before I head to Pleasanton for the World Championships. I know this is confusing since France was a World Championship, but Pleasanton's coming up as well. So we have 2. We have the IHGF, who's running their International Highland Games Federation Championship, and then we have the World Championship hosted by David Webster and his crew. Dave Webster has been doing this for as long as I've ever heard of, and the other group were working with Webster some time and then decided to split ways, and now they have their own kind of thing going on. I like throwing, and I like throwing against the best people I can, wherever that's going to be, but I'm very excited about going to Pleasanton. It's going to be a really competitive field. Same guys I'm used to seeing, and that's really what I'm training for right now, and that's what this countdown to Pleasanton series is. Kind of get a look at what I'm doing throughout the season. Things kind of going on right now. I'm a bit heavier than I have been, but I'm throwing well and I'm recovering well, so that's what we're going to do right now. Performance is going to be the goal. Thinking back to talking with Reese Hoffa and some other people, Jesse Burdick, I'm not just going to sit there and pound cheeseburgers, but I'm not going to stress over the little bit of weight as long as I'm throwing well. However, if I know that I try to drop 10 pounds right now, I will throw like shit, and that's not going to be helpful. The goal for me, when I'm done throwing, I'll never think about like, boy, I sure looked great that year. I'm going to think about how fucking far I threw and how well I competed. So that's the plan right now, and that's what I'm going to do. We'll dial a little bit back more in this off season, drop some more fat, get some stuff back on in the middle of the next season, and be back where we are again, hopefully a little leaner, a little stronger. So check out the video, enjoy the throws, and enjoy the commentary on the throws. Cheers. All right, a little commentary on the throws. Stone felt really good. This is kind of a heavier stone for us, but it's a great shape, so it feels a lot better than some of the 16-pounders we throw. Kind of missed the first one there. Went 52, I believe. This throw got a little bit better. I think 56.7. Actually broke the field record here. And you can see the big difference is I'm actually getting a little further over that left foot as I come out of the back. I'll actually shift my weight over to it and then drive. This one was just a miss. Was still 55 feet with an 18-pound stone, so pretty happy with that. I'm actually hitting the finish toward the toe board. That one, just wasn't it. Got a little caught up on some extras trying to go for a big one. This is my biggest one of the day, 58 foot 1 inch. Really, really happy with that. I actually have a little slow-mo of it. Both feet get down. I actually am able to hit it and really dig into it. So here's a slow-mo. You can see, watch my weight shift back over that left leg and then turn, get that left foot down, and actually get the hips pointed to the trig before I start going to the hand. Really happy with that. That's something that's kind of been bugging me the last couple weeks. It's been good in training, but I haven't been able to get it done when it counts. Lightweight was pretty solid. I don't know what my opener was, maybe 82 feet. But eventually went 87 feet on my third throw to take the victory. It was a good throw, too, because it was just getting it done when it counted. Dan made a big step up on his last throw to 84 feet, and I was able to jump him and take the lead in the event. You know, all these, you know, it's one thing to be able to do things technically. It's another thing being able to do it when it counts. You know, making sure that you throw far when it's on the line and when it matters. Here's some hammer. My first throw was a foul. Really trying to get back on it, and just stepped over the toe board. That's cheating for everyone playing at home. Dan had some big throws, so I just wanted to show his video. He's definitely the best in the world, probably the best hammer thrower of all time, and that's what he's doing. It's really great looking, so you can rewind that and look at it quite a bit. This was my best throw at 109 feet plus, which is a season best. Still think I could have lifted on my second line and then sank a little bit more so I'd have had some more legs to drive into it. Really just coming around pretty fast instead of ever getting that lift and sink that my big throws a couple years ago had. So to the drawing board, a little bit of time in practice, and I'll be able to get to it. Caber felt pretty good. Like I said, this is a really short game. We only do 5 events. We do stone, weight, hammer, caber, and wob. So here's some caber videos, and the wob's going to round it out. Pretty happy throwing caber lately. I'm actually getting some speed, and you know, I've turned everything I've seen for a number of weeks. Big sticks, small sticks. Everything except for the monster one they have for us in Portland. That's a challenge that nobody's turning. These are 2 of my better attempts. We went on to a challenge caber that was pretty ridiculous, but it was really, really top heavy, and so it was kind of an easy turn. So I finished 4th in both hammers, and that's really where I gave up all my points, and Dan got me. So that's what you can see there. And but pretty happy with how I'm able to get some speed, and timing's been really good on caber right now, so that's pretty confident. It's a nice thing to have. I'll definitely throw some cabers next week in Scotland, and they will be a variety of them for sure. So you can see the approach here, and then run, and as soon as it breaks the head, I'm really stopping and pulling hard. And I think I could pull a little bit further back all the way over my head, where I think I'm stopping kind of at the chin. Weight over bar has been solid too. Went 15 and 16 clean. Opening at 15 has been very comfortable. I should have had 17 that day, but I did not. And that was a bummer. 17 would have got me the win. Then I did not get it done. You can see this one, or my next one, is actually my best attempt at 17 feet. Right here, and I just didn't get it done. So thanks for checking it out, and check out the rest of the videos, and check out thehate.com, and I will be in Tahoe this weekend with the Brute Strength crew getting swole.